What if the fundamental limits of computing that define our world suddenly disappeared? What if the digital age was just a stepping stone to something infinitely more powerful, and we just crossed the threshold without even realizing it? In 2025, that what if became a reality. A revolutionary breakthrough didn't just give us a faster computer, it redefined the very nature of computation itself. While we've spent a century building machines that think in zeros and ones, scientists have finally tamed the strange and powerful logic of the universe itself. This isn't about a slightly quicker processor. This is a story about a new kind of thinking, a new kind of power. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how, in 2025, scientists finally cracked the two biggest problems that held quantum computing back, turning it from a laboratory dream into a world-changing tool. This is the story of how everything is about to change. For decades, we've been promised a quantum future. Computers so powerful they could invent new medicines, design impossible materials, and solve the mysteries of the climate. The idea is simple. A normal computer bit is either a 0 or a 1. A quantum bit, or qubit, can be both at the same time. This allows them to explore a vast landscape of possibilities simultaneously. But there's always been a catch, a massive one. Qubits are unbelievably fragile. The slightest vibration or change in temperature can make them decohere. Essentially, forget what they were doing and introduce errors. It's like trying to perform flawless brain surgery during an earthquake. For years, the big joke was that quantum computers were mostly just fancy, noise-generating machines. But that story is ending. Imagine being able to finally shield that surgeon from the earthquake. Imagine building a system that doesn't just resist errors, but actively hunts them down and fixes them on the fly. It sounded like science fiction, but in 2025, it became a computational fact. They developed new, hyper-efficient ways to implement QEC that require fewer resources and are robust enough to actually work. It's the solution to that earthquake problem, and it's called quantum error correction, or QEC, and this is the year it finally started to work. Here's how to think about it. Imagine you need one perfectly reliable worker to do a critical job, but all you can hire are thousands of clumsy, unreliable workers who are constantly making mistakes. That's the problem with physical qubits. Quantum error correction is like taking a group of those clumsy workers and having them constantly check each other's work, catching mistakes and fixing them in real time. By bundling them together, you create a single, super reliable, logical qubit. For nearly 30 years, this was just a beautiful theory. For the first time, researchers demonstrated that a logical qubit, made of many messy physical qubits, could be more stable and have a lower error rate than any of its individual parts. They proved that you could build something reliable out of unreliable parts. And this is the foundational technique, the software that makes the hardware usable. It's the rulebook for building a stable quantum computer. And just as the rulebook was being written, one team unveiled the machine that was born to run it. On the heels of these error correction breakthroughs, Google's Quantum AI Lab revealed a piece of hardware that changed the game, the Willow chip. Willow isn't just another processor with more qubits, it's a 105-qubit machine designed from the ground up to put quantum error correction into practice. And the results were staggering. In one benchmark test, Willow performed a complex computation in under 5 minutes. The world's fastest supercomputer would need an estimated 10 septillion years to do the same task. That's a 1 with 25 zeros after it, a number far greater than the age of the universe. This wasn't just a small step, it was a verifiable quantum advantage, a clear demonstration that we've entered a new era of computing. But here's the most important part. Willow proved for the first time that as you add more physical qubits to build a logical qubit, the system's error rate actually goes down exponentially. Think about that. It means that to make a quantum computer better, you just need to make it bigger. This cracks a fundamental challenge the field has been stuck on for decades and provides a clear roadmap to building a truly large-scale, fault-tolerant quantum computer. The implications are hard to overstate. This isn't just about faster calculations, it's about solving problems that are currently impossible. It's the power to simulate molecules for drug discovery, create new energy-saving materials, build hyper-efficient AI, and completely transform global finance. The next breakthrough is always just around the corner. In 2025, quantum computing finally grew up. The shift from the digital age to the quantum age has begun, quietly laying the groundwork for a revolution in science, technology, and society. The challenges of complexity that have defined the limits of human progress are now on the verge of being solved. The human story will never be the same. Which of these new quantum capabilities excites you the most? The power to design revolutionary new medicines or the ability to create world-changing artificial intelligence? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to understand the future as it's being built, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications.